Okay, guys, welcome to uh, the introduction on how to use AI for research, how to use it ethically and responsibly. And it also come to to the point of acknowledging that it has its risk, and so there is need for you to know how to use it, especially if you're offering project writing services. This training or sections is going to help you to understand how best to use AI to make your work faster, and how to because with AI now, there now seems to be a generic kind of work output. But knowing how best to use AI will make your work distinct from others. You know. So yeah, so let's get started. So this is I'm the CEO of this Dave-WyseSolution, and I'm into project writing, presentations, and data analysis, and other related services. So, like I said, this section is an introduction on the use of AI for carrying out research. Uh, and then so we start with what is AI in research. So AI is a systematic way. I mean, research rather is a systematic way of asking questions, gathering evidence, and producing knowledge. What AI is a digital tools that can explain, organize, summarize, and support writing. So AI can also help us to understand difficult topic, organize ideas and outline, search smarter for sources, read article faster, and improve academics writing. So a keynote here is that AI should support human thinking and not replace it, even though AI can now seems to write far better than human. But where your work will be much more better is when you can critically think. When you can critically think and apply your thinking to AI, then you have quality output. Then I got this from one of the lesson I took on AI, which and it's a framework developed by Professor Rick Darkner and Professor Joseph Feller, rather. Sorry for that. So it's they propounded a 4D AI fluency framework that help to use AI responsibly, and it includes delegation. That means you delegate, you decide what you want to give AI to help you with, then description, a clear prompt, context, and the format you want. You can also see the description as a form of instruction of what you want the AI to do for you. Then discernment is you reviewing your AI output to ensure that is of what is you want. So, which makes me be of the opinion that even before you can use AI, then you need to have a knowledge base on what you want to use it to do. Else, you will just find yourself lost in this in the process of making use of AI. So, and we have diligence. So that is you using AI ethically, transparently, and responsibly. So, okay, so what are the risks of using AI for research? So you have hallucination and fake references, and you have biases or outdated information. You have plagiarism and over reliance. You have privacy and data security concerns. So at the advent of AI, there wasn't much on uh, okay, so let me continue. Other possible effects on your brain: reduce deep reading, shallow process of ideas, less independent critical thinking, cognitive offloading, and dependence. So, as I was saying, the advent of AI, there wasn't much emphasis on this area, but recently people are beginning to call people attention to this, which is, I think those that are early in tech are those that are really making it big with AI, because if you find yourself using AI to do many tasks, to they are likelihood that you fall in this category, so but then it's also, it has its own opportunity too, because depending on how company sees it, either to use it to expand or to use it to cut short their employees. So where they use it to expand, it creates more employment. And I would also, as I've been in recent time, be an advocacy of ethical use of AI, because either you're using it to do mini attacks or huge attacks, you are likely to have these issues. Then it go further to how to mitigate the risk. So verify every source, that is to mitigate the risk of hallucination and fake citation. Then see AI as an helper, not a final writer. So, if you, especially if you want to perform a task, I would suggest that you read on it first, have your residual knowledge, then take it to AI and question it, and then you ask it to, you instruct it on whatever it is that you want to do. Then read actively, go back to the original article, read, then reschedule AI free thinking time. That means have free time to yourself where you are thinking all by yourself, not having to use AI. That will help your brain to stay active. Then protect your privacy. Do not paste confidential, instruction or documents that are very confidential. Avoid posting it on AI. Then follow academics rules. So respect your supervisor and instruction guidance. So in summary, it says think, check, refine, and then use. Then how to prompt AI better. So use conversational prompts, not one-line guessing. Yeah, use conversational prompts. So set the role. Tell AI who it should act as. So for instance, you say, I am a final year student. My topic is the effect of help me write so then give context, topic, level, goals, and audience. Or else, AI as a tools need guidance. If you don't give it guidance on what you want to do, especially if there are specific tasks you want to do, it will most likely just go overboard. So you need to guide it on what is needed of it to do, except if you are using it to get knowledge on a particular field of study or context, so then there might not be too much need for guidance. And that is where the conversational prompt comes in play. So for instance, let's say you are faced with the topic, you said, I'm working on this topic, I don't understand it, can you explain for me? It explain, you read, you ask question again, what, if there's any part you do not understand, can you further explain this part? So then instead, ask clearly, state the exact task and format, then refine with follow-up, then ask for critique. So ask for simpler, deeper, or more focused answer. Request improvement, missing points, or counter argument. So good prompts are clear, specific, and conversational. In fact, when you are conversing with AI, it also helps you to know what next to do, and all of that have to come with what I said earlier, that you need to have a residual knowledge of what you want to do, either an inbuilt knowledge of what you want to do, or an example. A sample of what you want to do. Then that's when AI can act better for you. So then, final takeaway: use AI as a helper, not as your brain. Ask better questions, verify facts and reference, read and think independently, protect ethics and privacy, then take responsibility of your final work. You will see that all these, still center on the four framework on the use of AI, so which is diligent, description, discernment, and delegation, description, discernment, and diligent. So see you in the next section.